so glad that you're here. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about this all day long. I am here in sunny California, in Irvine, California, at this amazing conference, Marketing Impact Live, by friend BFF in my head, Chalene Johson, who messed up my hair. And this conference is phenomenal. So do not go anywhere. Make sure you stay on here. You voted to hear my top 3 tips that I learned at the conference, and I have been so excited to share them with you because these things are the game changer for your business. If you're a blogger, if you have an online business, if you have a brick and mortar business. I mean, my husband and I were in the conference for these past 3 days. Literally, our brains were like bleeding with so much information. So I have to share some of it. And real talk, we were challenged to share a live video today before we left. So this is a part of my homework. So thank you for joining me. Hey, because you really helped me to stay with my action, with my homework. So what I want to talk to you about, like I said, are 3 tips that I learned from this really, really amazing conference. And, there were some things on it that were like thematically the things I took away. So I'll give you those first, and then I'll share with you the other tips. And, if you're just joining on, people who are already on, just let people know kind of what we're doing. Catch them up in the comments that we're talking about 3 tips from the Marketing Impact Academy Live Conference in California. Hey! Okay, so the deets. So first of all, the biggest aha moment I got was to make it messy. I grew up always needing to be top of my class, needing to kind of blend in and not really stand out from doing anything wrong. Good girl Christian, good church girl. So I kind of have this thing with needing to do things perfectly, and I'm working on it. Working on my people pleasing. Don't judge me. I'm sure some of you have your things too, especially if you're my friend. You know that already. But really working on making it messy. And that was a huge theme from the conference that I know that you can benefit from because we're friends and, you probably deal with some of the same things I do. So make it messy, especially in business, blogging, life in general, working, whatever. Don't try to go after perfection. Going along with that, the second theme for me was that clarity comes with action, right? So you may not have everything perfectly worked out yet. Your business plan may not be tight. You may not even know what a business plan is. Hello. But you just do it anyway. The clarity comes with action. And because I'm a church girl, everything relates back to a scripture or story I heard. And, there's one story about how Jesus healed someone, right? And the word of God said that as they went, they were healed, right? So the person didn't get healed, receive his healing right away, but as he went, he was healed. So it's kind of the same thing, right? Clarity comes with action. Just receive it, believe it, then move. And as you're moving, the clarity comes. Make it messy. Clarity comes with action. Mind-blowing moments for me. And then the other thing that really hit me is being rich. Okay, you ready? Being rich is having money, but being wealthy is having time. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Put that in the comments because that's good, right? Being rich is having money, but being wealthy is having time. And so, like I said, this whole conference this week was about building your virtual business, being a boss in terms of marketing online, whether it be your brick and mortar business or your online business, if you're a blogger, fashion designer, makeup artist, whatever. And everything that I kind of learned is all around how can you maximize the time that you have and like prioritize what really deserves your time and attention. Okay, so no more being on Instagram just to check out people's profiles, which I'm guilty of, right? Because that starts in being a time suck. And then you're comparing yourself to people and you realize you spent the last hour before you go to bed focusing on what, you know, my girl Janelle, the Parallels, is doing because she's amazing and I need to do more live videos too like her, but I can't do it like her and she can't do it like me. Like, I'm great just the way that I am and so is she. So don't waste your time scrolling, trying to figure out how this person or this blogger or this professional is doing it. Figure out what to do for you. Spend your time on the things that are important. And quite honestly, you need to seek God for yourself on how to manage your own business, right? Okay, those are just some themes that I took away. People are just joining on. Make sure you catch people up in the comments on what we're talking about. We're talking about 3 tips that I learned from the Marketing Impact Academy conference. All right, so here's the first tip. I gotta look at my notes. I literally have like, I don't know, half of a notebook full of notes, right? So the first one is utilize Facebook Messenger to grow your business. Okay, this was kind of like a mind-blown thing for me because I had never heard of using Messenger in Facebook to grow your business. Have you? Type in the comment if you heard about companies doing that. I think it's relatively new. Some of you may be doing it, and if you are, that's great. Share with other people. So there's a woman that you should follow. Her name is Kim Garst. Kim, and last name Garst. She is a expert in leveraging Facebook Messenger. Right, you haven't heard of it yet, right? So she's an expert in using Facebook Messenger to build her business. And so if you have, how many people have do you have a business page on Facebook? Just let me know if you do. Type in the comment. If you have a business page on Facebook, or if you visited somebody else's business page on Facebook, you may have seen, like when you first go on, there's this thing that says they're very responsive, or they respond within a certain number of days or hours or minutes, whatever. Have you seen that? Looking through your comments. Okay, yeah, some of you have seen that, right? You have a blog page. Okay, yes, you do. Okay, yeah. So, so with that, it determines whether or not you're 100% responsive. Of course, for Facebook algorithms, right? They track if you respond to 90% of your messages within the first 15 minutes. Okay, you were very busy like me. You probably have a 9-to-5 job, or you're managing your business full time while you're trying to build this online presence. Who has time to respond within 15 minutes of whenever someone sends you a Facebook message through your business page, right? So when you don't, and you visit their page, it kind of makes it look like the person who's running the business is not on top of their game, which is completely not true. So Kim Garst has discovered the game where there are automatic welcome messages whenever someone sends you a message through Facebook Messenger. And she teaches you how you can automate this as well. You can have a whole conversation with someone through this, they call it a messenger bot. Okay, I'm not the expert in it. That's why I said go follow Kim Garst. She has a whole academy for it. But if you want to develop your Facebook business page and develop your following and your reach to your customers or to your following through Facebook, I would highly recommend as one of my tips that you go take a look at her, because that was brand new information for me. Okay, so that's tip 1. And like I said, everybody, I'm sharing with you the 3 top tips that I learned from this Marketing Impact Academy conference that I've been at for the last several days in California. All right, so tip number 2. Are you into YouTube? Do you do YouTube videos? How about Facebook Live? I know I've seen you do Some of you do Instagram Live. How about YouTube? Okay, I see some. So there is a gentleman. His name is Sean Cannell. If you want his full handle, just DM me and I'll give you the details. So this person actually was a pastor here, I think on the West Coast. And they were committed to his flock and realized that, okay, newly married to his wife, they were maybe 21 or so, and realized that he needed to find another way to bring in some income. So maybe about like 2008 or so, when blogging was kind of starting to get hot, started doing vlogs through YouTube. And he realized that there are so many ways to monetize the YouTube videos that he does. I just started YouTubing more, right? And it's fun. I get a chance to share my personality. You know that you can reach more people through video. Video is king over just written content. So he started to break down all the different ways that you can make money on YouTube. I'll give you one that I remember. I still have to go through my notes. So affiliate marketing. You know about affiliate marketing, right? You find a brand, somebody you like. Amazon, it's huge. Amazon Associates is one of these tips. So through Amazon, so many people shop through Amazon. You can sign up for the affiliate program, become an Amazon associate, and you can create a special custom link for every single item that is sold through Amazon, which is pretty much everything now, right? And on your YouTube video, in the description box, if you're talking about a product, service, whatever is sold on Amazon, add your custom affiliate link. And so when people, after they watch your video, they'll just go and click on that link. And if they buy whatever product, you get a percentage of that commission. Now, it's not a whole bunch of money right away, but it adds up over time. And so Pat told this really funny story that he had put an affiliate link through Amazon for, I don't know, some piece of equipment he needed for YouTube. Somebody clicked on it, went to Amazon. They didn't even buy the piece of equipment that he talked about. They actually bought a coin, a gold coin that was $1,500, a $1,500 purchase. And because through Amazon, that affiliate program, that cookie is still fresh for 24 hours, and anything that someone buys through Amazon with your link, you'll get a commission off of that. They don't even have to buy what you recommend. My mind was blown. Why am I not making this money? Right? So go check out this person. DM me if you want his name. But at minimum, sign up for Amazon Associates, become an affiliate. And if you do Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, especially YouTube or your blog, just add that into your blog, YouTube or Facebook. Do you use Amazon Associates now? Are you an affiliate with Amazon? Let me know. If you don't, you definitely should consider it. Okay, here's my third tip. So the third tip, and this is something that many people know, especially, if you're a blogger or if you're online at all, noted, Amazon Associates. You need an email list. It's boring. It takes a while sometimes to set up. It takes a while. Hey girl, hey. Hey CAG. Please go follow. Yeah, Carmen, I knew she would be, because Carmen is everything. Please check out her page, Fly Fit Vegan. So email list. You need an email list. Let me know if you have an email list. If you do have an email list, type in the comments who you use for your service so other people can know. So an email list is kind of baseline if you were looking to build your reach and start to create some passive income. And the reason is because you can have 10,000 people following you on Instagram. You can have a million people following you on Instagram. But let's say you drop a book, right? I have a book, Weight Loss Diva. Let's say you drop a book and you want to get the word out about your book. You want people to buy it. Somebody hacks your Instagram account. You have to shut it down. You lose all your followers. This happens. How do you get in contact with the 10,000 people that were following you? What do? You have no way of connecting with them. Your email list, that is your asset, right? And you can easily connect with the people who are following you through it. You can have 1 million likes, but if nobody's buying anything from you, it really doesn't matter. So one that I use right now that I'm growing, I'm still relatively new to it, is MailChimp. And it's because it's free for up to a certain amount of people on your list. And there's so many different ways you can plug it into your WordPress account if you're a blogger or have your website through there. There's so many different ways that you can use it, and you can look at the statistics to see if what you're sending out is getting the type of reach that you really want it to get. So definitely check it out. It's kind of baseline. But those were kind of three main tips that I learned from this conference so far, and there's a million more. So again, 3 tips I learned from this conference this week. One is, utilize Facebook Messenger to begin to network and build your business through that. Check out Kim Garst. If you're on YouTube, Facebook Live, any type of those videos, make sure you're using an affiliate marketing to get some commission off of what you're promoting. And also with that as well, I forgot to mention, with the YouTube videos and your Facebook Lives, add captions. My mind was blown here. How many times do you see a video, even on Instagram? We look at videos all the time, but you might be in your car, you're at work, you're creeping looking at your Instagram at work. So you don't turn the sound on, right? But you'll look at the captions. You'll look at the captions with your sound off. And sometimes that will determine whether or not you'll turn the volume on. So there's a website called rev.com where you can go and they will translate your video, add the captions for, it's like $1 for every minute of your video. So if your video is 10 minutes, $10, they can translate into any language. I might do Spanish so I can reach more of my Latino and Latina followers, right? Because we're trying to be more inclusive. So that's another tip 2. And the third tip is make sure you get an email list set up. MailChimp, super easy, free for up to a certain number of followers, and you can do so many things with it. I'll drop on, as I'm closing, if you're interested in knowing the speakers, DM me and I'll give you the names of the speakers so you can look them up because they're all really phenomenal. But it was a conference by Chalene Johson, who was an old Beachbody coach, and now she is coaching people, coaching people on building their online businesses. And I know many of you, you're business owners, you're bloggers, all these things. So that's what's been going on for these past few days. So with all that being said, one of my pieces of homework was to think of another way to, oh, you're welcome, was think of another way to build some additional passive income. And how many of you want to build some extra income, right? This is not what I usually talk about. I talk about my health and fitness goals and building and projecting confidence regardless of your size. That's my jam. But as I do that and I'm trying to reach out to more of you, I am also thinking about how can I supplement my 9-to-5 income, right? That is not always promised to you. So just let me know, do any of you have side hustles, side businesses outside of your 9-to-5? Do you have a primary virtual business? Just comment so we can know and connect with you and support you as well. But I am tasked with homework of finding another way of developing passive income. So I want to tell you what I'm thinking, and then you can let me know if you'd be interested in this. So some of you know, or that I launched my self-confidence journey vlog through YouTube. The picture is sideways. I don't know what to do about that. Thanks for letting me know. I told you I don't do this a lot. Thanks for letting me know, Alicia. All right, tell me if that messed you up. So anyway, I have a vlog series I'm doing on my personal self-confidence journey. And one is looking at, am I too fat, right? There's dealing with that question of, am I too much, right? Women, especially, many of you have probably dealt with, am I being too much? Am I too emotional? Am I doing the most? We kind of get tagged with that. And my thing was, is my body too big? My presence too known? So I talk about that in my YouTube video, part 1. The other one is, am I smart enough? Yeah, thanks for that tip. I told you I'm new to this. I'm working on it. The other one is, am I smart enough? So dealing with, do I have the capacity to complete my master's in business, which I'm working on now? Do I have the capacity to be good at math, or, you know, those different things, right? The third is, am I good enough? Earlier on in this broadcast, I talked about dealing with needing to be perfect, needing to be good. Growing up as a church girl, as much as I love Jesus, a lot of times in the church, there's this kind of pressure to be a certain way. And a lot of that is self-imposed, right? So I'm talking about that in part 3. And then the last part is, am I desirable? So this is tied to, you know, the opposite sex and whether or not, you know, they like me or whatever. I'm married, which I'm grateful for, but I wasn't married for all of my 35 years of existence, right? So there was a lot of that even came into my marriage that I had to deal with, because my husband's not going to be up under me every 5 minutes. And ladies, I'm telling you, if you're single, we got to get this right now before you even enter into a dating relationship. If you want to get married one day, all that stuff, you don't have to get married, but all of these things can really affect how you present yourself to the world. And so I share about that part in my 4th part of the vlog. Saying all this to say that I'm thinking about doing a more concentrated group about these 4 different things that I dealt with in terms of confidence. And I'm not going to charge people a whole lot, maybe a few bucks or whatever, to kind of walk through this journey with me. And I share the tips that I learned and how I overcame them. So if you're interested in learning about more of that or participating in something like that, I know it may be personal, so just DM me and let me know. And that will determine if I, you know, decide to do it or do something else. So thanks for joining on. The 3 tips, I'll put it in the blog coming up. But definitely DM me and let me know if you're interested in learning more, participating in something more focused. I don't know what it is yet, right? We're making it messy about my self-confidence journey. I think definitely blessed me, the things that I learned. So maybe you too. All right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of California. I might hop over to Newport Beach or Laguna Beach. Maybe I'll try to find Snoop. I don't know. I don't think he's in the OC, but we're going to find him. All right. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Talk to you soon.